Dear students, Jai Hind and very good morning. Come back to our revision program. As you all know that as far as your first terminal evaluation is concerned, first talking. So in that, as you know, just for again for your knowledge, to the first evaluation test, understand 6 monthly we are talking. So we have included 5 chapters in that. Understand, first, that is chapter of number, which is very important for you. Understand, just to and in which way we want to take some revision, that is what we want to make clear. Understand, just try to understand. We have included 5 chapters that you know in your first semester evaluation. If I mention the name of the chapter, just for your knowledge, rational number. Okay? Rational numbers. Okay? That is the first chapter of your portion. Then we have included chapter number 2 by name exponents. Okay? Then we included chapter number 3. You know, understand, as you know, square, understood, square root. This is I am actually giving you idea. Understand, cube roots. Okay? Third chapter we included in your first evaluation test. We are not talking of those evaluation which you are attending taken by government. We are talking of first semester evaluation. Then included chapter number 5. Name of the chapter you know, algebraic expression. Understood? And then we have taken chapter number 10, that is mensuration. Okay? Now dear student, these are the chapters for our first semester exam, okay, which may be taken online, whatever, we don't know. Now, out of all 5 chapters, all chapters are always carrying importance if you think in terms of your mental ability, okay? But if you think that which of the chapters from this needs to be paid more attention. Which are those chapters which require more attention? Means all chapters are always important, but as you know, 8th standard is actually preparing your base for upper standard, 9th and 10th. So out of the 5 chapters which we have covered so far, those chapters which carry some link with 9th and 10th standard are this particular chapter on which you need to concentrate much. Chapter number 1, rational number, because the same chapter, means with some different concepts, will appear in 9th standard and 10th standard. Understand? Under the different title, real numbers. So if your concept is very clear in this particular chapter, and that's why we have designed a program in such a way that you will be rebroadcasted all 6 lectures of chapter 6 and again 6 revision lectures, so that this chapter becomes stronger and your base becomes stronger in this particular chapter. And dear student, you have to concentrate on these 2 chapters: algebraic expression and mensuration. The chapter which is titled in your textbook as algebraic expression, you will experience the same concept when you go to 9th standard and 10th standard under the title polynomials. So at that time, your basic strength in this chapter will help you a lot to make yourself feel quite comfortable in 9th and 10th when you attend the chapter polynomials. Understand? And mensuration, very important chapter, where you have studied how to find area and volume of cube, cuboid and cylinder. The same chapter with title area and volume will appear in 9th standard and 10th standard, where you will find area and volume of cube, cuboid, cylinder, but extra sphere, hemisphere, cone, etc. So your basic strength in this chapter is also required. Understood? So dear student, be very sure. That's why we have included first chapter in our revision lecture, and now we are starting the revision of chapter number 5, that is algebraic expression, where I do not want to target exercise 5.1 and I think 5.2, which includes simple multiplication of polynomial and division of polynomial. My target in revision is to strengthen your base in expansion and factorization, because this section is very very important, understand, in 9th standard. So you need to concentrate, understand, we are trying to solve and understand all various types of identity again, and then we will try to solve. So dear student, we are starting today revision of algebraic expression. Okay, right? It may happen that some of actually we started our online program from this particular chapter only. We started it with chapter number 1 only, and chapter number 5 only, understood? So it may happen, dear student, that some of the student maybe have taken admission late. So for those students, understand, this is fresh study and revision time. They have to concentrate on this particular section where we will deal with factorization and expansion. Okay, we will solve various types of example, but this is title of the chapter. Okay, and that's algebraic expression. Okay, that's the title of the chapter, algebraic expression, in which today, dear student, you are attending lecture 1 as a revision lecture. Okay, revision lecture we are targeting today, right? Okay, we will discuss each and every identity in detail, right? So let us solve some of the problems. Okay, suppose, dear student, before we start, I want to first highlight one of the identity. Please concentrate. You might have somewhere in previous standard might have studied this formula from your teacher. We are writing it again. A plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. You know this. Understand? You might have understood this particular identity. One more identity, a minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Actually, there are two identities which we are targeting as revision in today's lecture. Okay, application of these two identity, some of the difficult example we will solve, and also we will learn application of this identity to solve various types of examples. Okay, you need to remember both this identity. Understood? Let us start with first example. My general instruction today will remain this: simplify. This will be my general instruction. Okay? Okay? So let us take first example. Concentrate here. Suppose 3x plus 5 whole square. Okay? If you are asked in exam to solve this, okay? Now, dear student, please concentrate, because way back we covered this chapter. This was the first chapter we covered. Understand, when our e-learning program started. So, it may happen that you may not have revised by yourself. So just now you need to concentrate on the revision. Understand? See, dear student, how to solve. First, very important question which I have many times discussed with the student and came to my attention is that sir, when we are revising one formula, an example regarding one formula, we find it well, we find it okay, but when it happens that in exam we are asked any example, we get confused to apply which particular formula. It happens why? It happens only when you haven't concentrated when and where to apply the particular formula. That's why I am insisting you, whenever you solve any such example, please be sure. Why? I can solve this example by application of this identity. So my dear student, remember those clue points: bracket square, here also bracket square. How many terms in the bracket? 2. How many terms in the bracket? 2. Between these two terms, plus sign, here is also plus. So whenever you are asked in exam to solve any example of this type, what you will keep in mind? Those simple clue point: bracket square, bracket containing two terms, then you will apply this formula. Okay? Now, how to apply the formula? If you compare this with this, for us, A will be 3x. 3x is A. And 5 will be B. A will be 3x. B will be 5. You know the expansion formula: a square plus 2ab plus b square, where Wherever in the format A, we will replace 3x. Wherever B, we will replace 5. So dear student, see the format and let us move. What is in the format? A square, you will write 3x square. Please concentrate here. What is in the format plus 2ab in place of a 3x, in place of b 5, plus what is here? B square, so you will place 5 square. Is it clear? Application of the identity is no doubt simple, but in exam when all type of identities should not get mess up anywhere, on that point you need to be highly concentrated. 2 terms in the bracket square, so you will apply this particular identity. Please mind this, okay? Let us, here also dear student, I have seen the student making mistakes. In my lecture, when we actually in the regular base started this chapter, I told that I have seen student making mistake in squaring of this. I have seen student writing 9x. No, you are squaring 3, that is 9. At the same time you have to square x also. Understood? So this will be 9x square. Is it clear in your mind? Plus 2 3 ja 6 5 ja 30x plus 5 square, that is 25. I have seen student even making such mistake. 25 square they write. This is ridiculous to understand. Make your and they argue that here you put the square. Why not here? Actually here 3 is squared as 9, then x square. Here there is no variable, so only 5 needs to be squared. You understood this? Clear? Just have a look dear student, no doubt must prevail later on. That way you need to target, okay? Second one, let us take. Suppose you are given this way, 2xy minus 3 whole square. First, how many terms in the bracket? 2 terms. Bracket square. Between these 2 terms there is negative sign, so you will apply the second identity, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Can you tell me what will be a? 2xy. What will be b? 3. Not minus 3. Mind this. For this you are applying this formula. A minus b whole square. a square minus 2ab plus b square. Let us solve it. First format you know, a square minus 2ab plus b square, that is 3 square. Check, dear student, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Is it clear in your mind? Understood? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Now let us simplify. Here also, dear student, the check of your basics. What is the square of 2? 4. But you also have to write the square of both the variables. So you need to write this way. 4 x square y square. You understood this? Minus 2 2 ja 4 3 ja 12xy plus 3 square, that is 9. One just now, dear student, if I can remember, somewhere in WRT I have asked some MCQs based on this formula. See, before I discuss those MCQs which are based on this formula, let me remind some of the very important things. See, dear student, what I am reminding you is that you just compare this term and this term. See, compare this. This term is the square of this, you know. See. And this term is the square root of this. You understood? 2xy square, 4x square y square, 4x square y square square root 2xy. Understand? So always remember, square of this term appear here. Reverse. Square root of this term appear here. Check the last term, 9 and 3. Square of 3 appears here and square root of 9 appear here. So this term will be the square of this, and this term is the square root of this. This term is the square of this, and this will be the square root of this. Understand? Let us try to discuss one important MCQ. I think I have asked you in one of the WRT, if I can remember properly. Yes, I think I have asked the same MCQ in WRT. Okay, suppose, let me write one MCQ for you. Okay, suppose, dear student, I asked in exam, I am writing back to back many MCQ here, plus suppose 6 y equals to x square, understand, plus 12xy plus 36y square. Such blank is given, dear student. Think just now. I gave you complete idea. Square of this term appears here and square root of this term appears here. Similarly, square of this term appear here, x square. Reverse, square root of this term appear here. What is the square root of x square? That is x. The simple MCQ has been solved. Understand here all square, huh? Simple. Just the question of applying the brain. Understand? Suppose. Let us discuss one more. Suppose, dear student, I am writing 5m minus dash a whole square equal to 25m square. Understand? Minus 10m plus 1. Okay. Just now what I was explaining you, square of this appear here. So square root of this appear here, 5m square, 25m square. Square root of 25m square, 5m. Square of this appears here. Square root of this appears here. What is the square root of 1? That is 1. See, you are already on the correct way to solve such MCQs. You understood? Suppose, dear student, such MCQ, let me ask you. Suppose I ask you this way, x plus, just concentrate, plus 2 plus 1 upon x square. What I just now explained you, square of this appears here. Reverse thinking, square root of this appear here. You can see. Now thinking, square of this appears here. Reverse, square root of this appears here. What is the square root of 1 upon x square? 1 upon x. Simple. One MCQ which I have asked in WRT, that I am listing out here for you. I remember I have asked this once. X plus dash whole square. equals to x square plus xy plus, I think this was the question, 1 upon 4 y square. Same logic. Square of this appears here. Square root of this appears here. Square of this appears here. Square root of this appears here. What is the square root of 1 upon 4 y square? It will be 1 upon 2 y. This is no doubt, dear student, there do exist formulas. Understand just now, but actually when you are applying those two identity, a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, they were actually identity of perfect square polynomial. You must have heard this word somewhere. Understand? This is the smart way to do any MCQ. Is it getting clear in your mind? Understand? Everywhere I just reminded you the concept square root of this. This is the way you need to think, understand, on such MCQ. Actually there are methods to solve this, but my target is that you should become smart enough, understand, to solve any such MCQ which is asked to you. It becomes easy for you if you remember in this manner. Understood? Let us take one more MCQ, dear student. Concentrate one thing. In all this MCQ, this is a smart way to solve the MCQ fast. In all this you see, in all this MCQ, understand, here first term was missing, here second term. Suppose in exam you are asked this way, understood? Just concentrate. Suppose you are asked this way in exam, I will teach you some of the formulas, no doubt. Understand? But just now in exam, if such MCQ are asked and you are short of time, no time to apply the formula and find, then the smart way, here we understood, square of this, square root of this, square of this, square root of this. So dear student, if such MCQ are asked in exam, here you have to replace the middle term. It can be done like you expand this. First I want to teach you by those simple basic rules. And I already gave you idea regarding this. Square of this appear here. Square root of this appear here. Square of this appear here. Square root of this appear here. That you understood now. Now it's a question of finding the middle term. Understand? So first, dear student, whenever you have to find the middle term, basic we know. X minus 1 upon x whole square. As per the basic, you will apply the formula a minus b whole square. What is that? A square minus 2ab plus b square. You know this simple way to solve. X square minus 2 plus 1 upon x square. You got the answer already. That 2. But suppose we do not want to indulge ourselves in doing this ordinary way of solving, so you are running a sort of time in exam and you have very less time left to answer such MCQ. What you should do, dear student, do nothing. Just write 2 first. Because here is square. Write 2, write this term, write this term. Okay? Simple way. X cancel. What is the answer? 2. This is the smart way to solve such MCQ very quickly. Understand? Very quickly. What you need to do? 2, take both this term, just multiply, x cancel, 2 is the answer. So this is the way you should develop yourself, understand, for solving any MCQ. Suppose I give one more. Let us write. Suppose, dear student, 4x plus 3y whole square 16x square plus 1 plus 9y square. We do not want to go as per the ordinary way of writing the identity, concentrating on it, expanding and solving and getting answer. But simply you want to do what I just now taught you. 2, write this 4x, write this 3y. What is the answer? 2 4 ja 8 3 ja 24 xy. See, you got the answer. Smart way to make the process fast. Understand? That's why you need to concentrate. Understood? About these 2 terms I give you the idea, but if there is such term to be found out, you can apply this particular formula. Understood? Okay, let us solve some few more examples also. 8 examples in revision we have solved. Some more, dear student. Let us suppose I ask you such. Suppose x cube plus 2y raised to 4 whole square. Suppose as a testing and just to check your basic concept ability of application. Suppose I asked you such example in exam to just confuse you. Those students who are capable and conceptually clear will never feel any difficulty whatsoever by just seeing the power of the variable. Power of the variable are not going to affect their concept application ability. Understand? Bracket square, two terms in the bracket, in between plus sign. So for us, this is A, this is B. A plus B whole square. You have written the formula. A square, that means x cube square, plus 2ab, 2 into x cube into 2y raised to 4 plus b square, 2y raised to 4 whole square. Now it's a question of checking your basic concept clarity of chapter number 2, exponent. Understand? Here also no mistake should appear, dear student. What you will do here? I have seen student, that's why in revision I am taking all those weak points of the student which came to my notice. Understand? That's why in revision you make yourself such stronger in your basics that you will make no mistake whatsoever in solving any example. Okay? So here the check of, I have seen student writing this way, x raised to 9, 3 square. No, dear student, stick to the basic rule, just multiply x raised to 6. 2 2 ja 4, x cube y raised to 4 plus square of 2, 4, and how to square? You do not have to write 4 square 16. You just have to apply law of power. 4 2 ja 8. You do this as a brainstorming exercise. And just to separate the difference between the student, sometime it happened that we may give such examples, understand, as a brainstorming, so that it may demark the difference. Alright? Those students who are conceptually able and capable to solve any particular example or not, that's the way you become sure. One another question I write, dear student. Suppose I ask in the exam this way. Okay, let me think, concentrate. Suppose I asked in exam, see, concentrate, find, this is my question, find square of 3x upon 4 minus 4y upon 5. Suppose I asked such question in exam, how can you solve? I have once last time I have asked such question in WRT, and I have seen student, writing what? Just a square. 9x square upon 16 minus 16y square upon 25. Ridiculous and rubbish. Understand? You are asked to find not square of this and this term. You are asked to find square of this binomial. Please mind such brain stimulations. Understand, it has to struck in your mind immediately. This is not the way to solve this particular example. Make it very clear, and that's why whatever weak points of the student came to my notice, I am discussing with you so that you may not make the same mistake again when you solve such example. Okay, we have to square this means what? First you have to write this way: 3x upon 4 minus 4y upon 5 whole square. And now you will apply the formula a minus b whole square. You remember the formula. This is a, this is b. You know a square minus 2ab plus b square. Let us write a square, that means this way, minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, clear? Let us solve. What is the square of this? 9x square upon 16. One cancellation is possible. 2 2 ja, 2 2 ja. Okay. What is left in the numerator? 3x into 2y, 6xy upon 5 plus 16y square upon 25. Please look at this sum. I want to give one such example just now as an instantaneous SLP. But first you concentrate on this. Then I will give you one such example to solve. Okay. Is it clear? Square of this means you have to square this way, and then you need to apply the appropriate identity. Okay. Let me give you one such example and you solve. Okay. You must have written this. I am not erasing this from here. But once you complete this, please concentrate on this. Okay. I am writing it here. First you concentrate on this sum. Write it comfortably. Then you do it. Find square of a upon 2 minus 3b upon 2. Come on. First, I am giving you time, understand, to solve this, 2 to 3 minutes. But first, you solve this, see this, write comfortably, understand this, and then try the sum number 11 by yourself. solve this first and then concentrate on the example I have given you to solve. But first you need to concentrate on this and not to make those mistakes which I have seen the student making. Understood? That should not happen. That's why you need to concentrate. Once you solve, then we will solve the same example here. Okay? First you just try this out. Okay? Just 1 minute more to solve this. Then we will concentrate to solve this particular example. Okay? Let us solve it. You must have done it also. Please verify the sum we are solving here. The first step, write this way: a upon 2 minus 3b upon 2 whole square. This is A, this is B. Which formula to apply? A minus B whole square. So first A square minus A square minus 2ab. Okay, just concentrate, plus b square. Let us solve. A square upon 4. Here this can be cancelled. I have seen student also cancelling 1, 2 with 2, 2. So that is also the basic poverty you need to clear about. Minus 3ab upon 2 plus 9b square upon 4. Okay, if you have done it by yourself, please verify the example we have done here. This is the way you need to solve such examples. You understood? Right? As far as I told you at the start of this lecture, and I enlisted all 5 chapters, and I said my view with you that some of the chapters are very important and strengthening your base in those particular chapter number 1, 5 and 10 will help you a lot. Understand to solve the example more clearly in upper standard in 9 and 10. So you need to concentrate on concept ability in this particular chapter. We will continue our revision session in the same way in specifically the 3 chapter. One I have done for you. Now I am targeting chapter 5 and then I will target chapter number 10. Understood? Rest of the 2 chapter, if you have any doubt, you can send so that we can include that in revision also. Okay, dear student? So, revision lectures are for strengthening your base and strengthening those concepts you may have missed at that time and they remain in doubt till now. So that's why you need to concentrate and be very alert in revision lectures. You understood this? Okay. Thank you very much.